especially when we're at this stage of a tournament, how the
let's go.
subtle things get changed up a little bit. Team
Heretics attack side.
This was their strongest map. We haven't seen them picking at this event so far. Maybe hiding it. Maybe they wanted to play to other strengths. They've been picking Icebox and, you know, the last years against Sentinels, for example. But here, I mean, the pistol round's not even going to tell us anything. It's going to be
cleared out mid, made sure Lev wasn't pushing.
4 to 9 that we're going to see.
And as much as it may be a natural inclination for someone like Heretics to lean back towards this, it will be highly red, right?
The rotation's very slow here. This is the correct site for Heretics to hit.
So for Leviathan, this is probably the best chance for them to have a very good read against the likes of Heretics. Let's see how they handle it, though. Again, we saw them starting to warm into the game, but Icebox was just a...
Oh, boy.
I mean, it was a marvel to watch.
Check slip back in. He's going to take the fight. Miniboo.
That's a bold look, considering Miniboo was already somewhat expecting it, or at least being heads up enough about it. Quick little flash to control the back of the pillar.
Yeah.
Tries to play forward, almost careless in approach. They're going in bit by
Heretics is doing such a good job of scaling together, trading.
This pressure play they wanted to
The fundamentals on Heretics this game are just insane.
To pieces so quickly.
Still, Team Heretics staying in the site, waiting. That firing squad. Miniboo got them in the back. But here, clearing out that spawn, trying to find out where King is. King actually might be able to isolate them.
Maybe he's got smoke, paranoia. Two to the right, one to the left, and one further on pillar. The swing off this contact is going to be horrific. Yeah, there it is. There's no way out of that. That's
too good.
A trap set
Too good.
Josh, I didn't like them funneling back in through CT there.
I think NRG can beat this team next year. Who knows? I'd like to think so.
Kind of the same way that they...
If I assemble the Avengers, yes.
Lev has such strong players. They have such strong mechanics, and they're able to win some of these fights.
It's not about them, bro.
They're not.
It's not about them. We play so good that they have no chance.
Really well, but their spacing has been so hard to deal with that even if you do get one, you're instantly getting traded.
Yeah.
So the trickle out, falling like lemmings, Lev, it's not really working for them. They need to be able to play more fundamentally sound right now instead of trying to lean too heavily.
Oh boy. Yours is
I
dead.
mean, he got the orb.
Fuck it.
He's happy with that.
Mission accomplished. It's all good.
That's all you're going to get, so no worries. Heretics
I think that's
go
the
through
only
basics.
first death combo we'll ever get in his
You're
life.
eyeing up Aspas from Mazino. The only ones to rock a Sheriff. Quickly going a little bit of a flank here. Is Boo to be holding the back line. Could set up Tex maybe here on the swing, but they still have to break the utility to get that close. Now a little more aware.
Another die-to-bomb situation. Oh yeah, this is a die-to-bomb for sure.
Is Boo and Woot. If you're looking for the economy to stay strong, have maybe a dangerous bonus here. And obviously for Lev, they'd love to keep them locked in. Cost them all those goodies. Rienzo can be one of those to go forward. Same with Benji. There's two players here. That's a body drop, not bad. Any more would be marvelous.
Okay.
Hold on, that's actually pretty big. That could be a rifle lost here. They're trying to keep him secure. Nice attempt. They've opened up the pathing.
Wait, no time. Okay, so when I look at this, we're going into that bonus round. Team Heretics, they kept the 3 with the rifles alive. This is okay for these guys. Right now, Lev need to stand their ground. And what I need to see different.
I love when you guys have opinions on what rosters should look like. I fucking love it. You guys are just so fucking smart.
Some sort of cohesion together where they're moving together. This right here, as they're trying to
Imagine.
If they're able to do that on other parts of the map where they fight together, they use their teamwork, they use ability to set each other up, and then they swing
guys are goddamn
to
geniuses.
ensure that they win with the trades. That is the side of Lev we need to
Surely they don't get bonus here.
Team Heretics.
Let's see how Heretics play this.
In this death
I assume they're going to try to bait out this breach stun, at the very
It's time to
least.
see the best of Heretics.
Oh, they're not.
Now, whether or not that carries through is yet to be seen.
Methodically clearing mid, gorgeous, smoke top mid, gorgeous.
Also one-sided.
This disrupts. These guys have to now play for mid because there's no trip here.
Will be so hard to stop. However, this round,
Calm is forced to use a drone. Only sees one.
Go forward here. Yeah, a couple of light shields, one on Tex and one on
Mid
Mazino,
control
but that's
obtained.
fine, on the other side,
And now
3
Heretics
rifles
is waiting
and that
for a
bulldog just
retake
rounded
middle,
out with the SMG with Miniboo, and
which should be coming soon.
Heretics, though, they're going to get caught here in the open.
The triple swing is fantastic.
Good reaction.
Gonna force him again for a flick.
Oh,
but with a
surely
great shot
not.
towards Aspas. Hold on.
Surely not a trade.
Secure by any means. It's still very much game on. And a recheck and a refight.
Oh my god.
The trade again. This is a bonus and it's going this close.
Nah, King has a lot of space.
He's
He's chilling.
on the B side. Benji taking the space, but there's 2 on back pillar. You've got to know that he's close here. Hearing that go up, text, divides, and now the counter swing.
Nah.
Benji taking great fights here. And bear in mind, King is a mile away.
Woot is insane. He's just won them this round.
What's happening to Lev here? King saved them from probably a worse scoreline on Icebox. And he might have to save them again. A 1v2. He's creeping closer. He's speeding up. He wants to fight.
Oh my God,
he's going to
King.
get it. Takes away Benji. But now Woot on the other side. The paranoia goes in, but King tempers the pace a touch. Slowly looking for his man. Woot waiting on the other side. He's committed to the angle, but how long does he wait? How long does he think he considers the
Bang, King!
Again,
No bonus!
competitive in this. How many times we ask him to step?
It's a lot of money lost, though.
And you highlighted it last map as well. He was the one to keep them in it. Lev, I thought, finally, we get to see them move together. That drone week there on mid, they're fighting together with their abilities, they're fighting together with their bodies, and they're catching right now Heretics out in the open.
This is a bonus, Josh.
That's the bonus. It needs to be cleaner than that. What happens when all of them have a clean set of shields?
Why does this bonus look like a struggle? Well, honestly, I don't think we should have been able to trade that easily there in mid.
Going forward,
Everyone just like left.
Lev won the last round, and they're coming back in with SMGs, light shields.
I feel like once they got that kill in mid, they should have all just
on the
gotten out of
shoulders
there.
Of King. That is how this came down. And for Heretics, now it's time for the rifles to come into play. Woot's got ult as well. This is where it can go from bad to potentially worse. Knife does not connect.
Oh, breach stun did nothing.
But Mazzino on a
Ah,
pressure here.
shit.
They've
Ah,
already
shit.
managed to navigate
And they know where he is.
By going
Oh,
towards
never
that
mind, he's
elbow
good.
side. They've got control of CT. Benji put to task, controlling that short play back in.
The only chance here is a big, like a flood, insta flood.
So what is the reaction, the response? Boom.
It's
That's a
over.
good start.
And that's
I'm
the heavy
sorry,
hitter gone.
it's
That's a
over.
man that's been keeping Lev looking competitive.
Look at Boo. He has that paranoia. He's ready for this.
And I'm waiting to see if Benji's got his head tucked down by the stairs. It's such a key place for him, but he's going to just play it forward. They're getting confident. They're working off the util. They are
There, Cook.
absolutely decimating Leviathan in this round. Mazzino, a 1v5 is commanded of, and you're not going to get it. Heretic showing why this map was their bread and butter.
Now they're so broke. 5th round. The Heretics is going to have maximum ults too. At the very least, they're going to have Raze ult.
Heretics is traditionally a team that falls back once they have that space and they try to play these crossfires. But here, pressing the issue forward, keeping the other team from being able to get close to starting a retake. This is just such a nice evolution to
They
see
look
of
good,
these guys.
man. They look very
that
good.
was the #1 thing that I think they needed to work on, and they're showing.
No insta stun from Mazzino there though.
Most.
Like they didn't even fight for A little bit that round.
I don't even know if they're
A main,
used to
I
this.
mean.
They're not prepared for it. If you look at all the tape of Team Heretics on Sunset, you're not seeing this.
You're not seeing that at all. And you can tell the difference, the tangibles from map 1, the scoreline of when they met earlier on Icebox. How close it was, and it was an eventual Leviathan.
They're waiting for a trap
Today,
here, and it's
13-7.
coming.
And here on Sunset,
Heretics are aware of everything.
Heretics available. They look different. They look.
They're just ready for the
I
trap.
like
It doesn't
this
even
so
matter.
proactive from Leviathan, and a good shot connected.
kill, though.
Hold on. Ult from Asp.
Oh my god.
Well, the ult from Aspas was there for about a second. And the stack not really working out as they'd like so far. Frenzy in play as Sheriff. Surely they check on.
They don't know this guy's here.
Maybe
They have no idea.
Could have slipped through. Maybe a chance. Maybe
I'm
not.
fucking kidding, bro.
Yeah, nah, they ain't falling for this. Heretics.
Holy fuck, they
striding
are
through
so
now.
good right
We
now.
also
They
lost
are
King
so
before,
good
but
right now.
With just a ghost, I think that
This
might
is
be
the
a
best
little
I've seen
unfair
them
to
play
even
at this
ask
event.
for such a task.
What I want to highlight there, though, at that B main, this is how locked in Team Heretics is.
It's fine.
They
There's eco
send
round.
one player ahead. I think it's Woot. He's trying to spam that wall to break that camera. Cyphers normally place the camera inside B main. They might not activate it all the time, but they are so aware that because there's a breach on the other side, a trap at B main can be set. And if that's the case, they don't want to be caught in it. So as soon as Woot goes into
they have gradually gotten very, very good.
He backs off.
This is what you
the
call
stun
peeking
comes
at the
in,
correct
the swing
time.
comes from Lev, And Team Heretics, none of them are effective. They get to swing out and just instantly deal with that. They are so
It's also
aware of
huge when like you
everything that
come
can
off a
They're
win
locked
beating
in.
Sentinels.
And I'm watching the chances of that fire.
Down a map,
start
and it was
to
6-2.
dim
Yeah, there you
away
go.
a touch. It's not impossible. It's
So to
not
be able to
really
win a
out of
game
the
like that
question.
and come back
You're
from
already
that,
onto the second
it's
map.
like a
First
lot of
6
momentum
rounds,
coming
fine.
into this game. They're
There
maximum
is that
confident.
reality check, and it's starting to feel a bit realistic here. They better turn the tides now, or soon.
All right, let's see what
They
the
might
adjustment on the
just watch their
timeout is. I'm
chances
actually curious. Because
fall
Breach
away
is towards B
now.
right now.
We come
So
back
are they going to
through.
do a set
Heretics,
play to
let's look
get
financially at their
Aspas here?
situation. Very
Surely,
solid,
right?
very robust.
Stun this, and
Gonna have
Aspas
those
runs
ultimating
up,
soon as well.
clears this,
Mini
and then a
Boo not
one-way
far
here.
off. Yeah, TP for Boo.
Omen's ready
And a
to one-way
couple there.
this.
On the other side, very big ults coming into effect here. Very close for Mazzino as well. We could be seeing them having a big round to
Nope,
bank
he's just
on.
taking it by himself.
Quick little flash and a push up. Heretics taking early control of elbow. And posting Mini Boo towards middle. Looking like maybe a crunch could be in play, but 3 players from Leviathan.
Okay, Aspas having this much
Back
info
towards the other
allows
side.
everybody to play A right
I
now.
looked at Mini Boo's positioning.
So this is actually really good from Lev. Keeping B main like this,
Do you, Lev?
Might.
Very risky, but they do get a
Oh,
reward
God.
on it. Tag
Oh,
is there.
Calm,
Hold
come on, buddy.
Maybe this is the stand.
Bang!
Calm with the connection. Takes away Rien's. A 2-player deficit for Heretics, and the man to the good this time for Lev. Big impact, and they have no idea about King. Well, now they do. Benji's in danger. He's on a platter.
Wow, good job,
And he's
King.
beheaded. King holds the ground, holds the
Good
space.
job.
Mini Boo and Boo dealt with the
They needed
Leviathan.
that. They needed a
Suddenly
clean round badly.
Stand strong.
I really like that
At
call.
least when they go to re-clear that elbow, yes, it's dry, but they do it together. They get the trades, they move together. They clear the area.
Good
That
old.
backup from Calm as well, that Hunter's Fury. But I look to Team Heretics. The 4-2 up.
Don't give them B
Their
main this whole
defense side
rest of the game.
is
honestly.
as strong as their attack
See,
side.
they're fighting for B main now.
Their attack side's good. Like
They have
when we
2
look at this
stuns
map-
too for
oh,
B
yeah,
main.
turning them on.
Look at that.
They're watching us right now.
I mean, to be fair, they know what it's like on
Yep.
these sort of stages, right? They've been
The thing is though,
winning end of
is
things.
Heretics gonna re-clear it?
But now, though, Aspas looking to try and at least give them a chance further forward now. Work off that momentum, build back into this series, keep Heretics humbled.
They're not. They're
On the
leaving.
other side, Tech's gonna get
Not even a
a glimpse
redrone.
of Boot, but they've lost out on that B main space.
How does Heretics react to this? They see that Cypher camera towards A. They know it's probably just Tex playing that retake by himself.
A
or,
fake
I mean,
A
he hasn't even been
into
playing
a
retake, he's
mid
been
B
fighting,
strat
and it looks
is
like he's gonna push
the
up and fight
perfect
again.
call.
The timing is everything, and it's atrocious for Tex. Couldn't have timed it worse, but King now trying to make up for the mistake. You don't go individually, no. Bloody hell. Slowly clearing through. Don't actually get a glimpse. Mini Boo gonna take towards the side, and they've got what they need. A fight on the cross, and Mazzino wins. Denies a fair fight for a trade. Good follow-up from Mini Boo, and a quick push back out from Mini Boo. They are
That's
trying to take this space. They have to respect this. This is gonna give them enough security to get the plant in.
Why is he re-clearing
Now.
with 3 there with him? I agree.
He's done his job. Kept
I
them
agree,
secure.
Chatter. That was a mistake.
In a 4v3, King, Com, and Aspas.
The smoke to isolate. Yes, it lets King get inside of it, but still the crossfire, once he exits the other side of it, Calm already
So far away.
so far.
He's so far from this. You'd need like back-to-back kills almost instantly.
The whole point of the
Heretics
B main
aren't gonna give
control
you that. You gotta
is
make
to
that space
play
yourself.
passive
How do you
at.
do it? That's how you do it. With
Wow.
That from Aspas. More? Absolutely not. Boo, the backbone of the Heretic side.
Oh.
Not gonna let it slip.
Oh.
Now down to just
Wait.
Rien's in a 1v1.
Nah, no time.
King
Impossible.
again running low on time. I think he's gonna be out of it. Rien's can just play this to the clock, play it to the time.
Okay,
and he
bro.
does. Heretics are
Okay.
maybe close, but the round's
Really?
still theirs.
Really, dude? We're doing that?
Another round in the bag for Team Heretics, and I have
We're doing
to start
that?
questioning Lev right now. Tex, 2 huge rounds, pistol round, round 7, given up by trying to re-aggress
What a
by
shot
himself into a position where surely you just have to play for the retake. You have to wait for the reinforcements. You cannot do this on your own. It hasn't been working. You're 2-7 right now on the scoreboard. You cannot keep going for these. It's costing your team the championship at this
I
point.
think this, yeah, the same game plan here. Oh my god,
There's
this
all
time they're
that
ready for it.
desperation to try and
Oh
make the
my
big
god,
play,
they
but
countered
Minibu's
it.
not allowing it. Aspas again sent back to the spawn. No hope of impact this time. Their money starting to dwindle, suffering under the control of Heretics. Zeno on the back of the site. Com just don't look like they're hitting as hard today. And Heretics have all the answers. Zeno has to respect that now. Forced off.
No ult.
That's info. That's breach. That's
Riens
Silva.
didn't
At
use ult
least
there.
2 players here. At most 2 players on the other side of the map. And right now, again, Tex in a very precarious position. Pushed all the way up, waiting for that.
Oh, they're gonna clear Tex.
Hey, Boo does have his ultimate that he could use to get in the back lines here.
But Tex, we've been questioning his composure. Now he needs to keep it focused. He's going to hear the steps. 2 kills is all that he's got to his name so far, and he's got to bail him out. That's big. Looking for a follow-up. Can't do it. 1-for-1 trade. King now gets brought into play. And the shot was messy.
Cooked. It's cooked.
The only unpredictable factor is gone. That's all they've got.
The only saving grace right now is that Benji's dead, the trips are down, and Calm goes for the flank, but Rien's on the read.
He's so aware.
Nah, it's over. It's over. It's actually over. This is like another pause is needed type shit.
Mazzino's got no impact here. He can't do anything.
Lev need 4, at the very least 4 rounds. They get anything less than that, this game is absolutely over.
We have to kind of call it how it is. And now it's going to be a 6-2, and seeing how
this is bad how they're losing these rounds.
At this stage.
What are you meant to do?
Lev's entire game plan going forward was playing off the initial pause, and in the pause they said just keep taking B main, and they just lost it. So I think the best case now is to do a trap with Texas camera, and then a stun play off of it. But outside of that, they can't run up B main anymore. It won't work.
On the back of solo efforts,
Heretics already know that play.
To swing these rounds around. And I can understand if it's been working here or there, but
yeah, and if you're hitting, if you're able to punish it, okay. But
it needs to be the right player at the right place. Like,
but I think it's over.
Doing it for them, but it's been
this half is fully in Heretics' like they know exactly how to play the half now.
Tex, again, he's putting himself in positions.
They have
where
really good reads.
Isn't good enough. You need to get 2 at least, maybe even 3 for that.
That's why is it? Wait, chat. Why is that stun so late though? That's my question. Why is that Mazzino stun so late? He's closing door? Bro, stun is way... Okay, this time he stunned instantly.
It feels like madness to be doing the same thing over and over, trying to make a way out of it, but he gets tagged. Riens can't quite find him again, but they still drop Calm at a 1-for-1 trade out. At this point, they can pause here a little. They got
charge too long
still to try and paint their picture with.
Yeah, maybe. But he's stunned pretty fast there.
Could grab
I think whoever said it in chat, I think it is that he was closing door.
The only thing they have to pay attention to is that rolling thunder from breach. I like what Lev's doing here.
Yes.
They're reclearing through middle. They can pivot. If it's A, cool, they got that camera, they got that tripwire, they can go for that retake.
But they're doing it together, and this is the first time we're seeing this. That's massive. This should be the trap. Well, what reads that? Now they know everything. Now they should have the full picture. Benji trying to work back in, but it's traded out. Booster alive.
Oh, yeah, Aspas. Yes.
There's the impact. There's the man you need to wake up here. As Rien's in a 1v2.
Okay, surely not, right?
Spike down. 40 seconds.
Surely not.
He's still the man. We saw what he could do just yesterday. And another chance to remind us of his own brilliance.
Right.
A 1v1 against Aspas.
He knows that Aspas was nearby. Neon can get anywhere in an instant. Riens, if time ticks too low, he'll be limited in the options where he can go with that spike.
20 seconds.
Aspas might turn around in a bit.
And fight the monster himself around the corner. Riens tries to pick up the pace, and now Aspas
he can run B.
Evacuate. 13 seconds. There's nowhere else to run. He has to keep going on this pathing, and he has to go fast. 8 seconds now. Can he find his man? Aspas slowly creeping away. Aspas has played this like an absolute genius. He has done so goddamn well. Aspas is the man they needed for the job. He was absolutely there when they needed him most.
Well played.
50-50 gamble. Riens reads that Aspas is going to go for the fight.
Aspasinho.
Aspas waits like a lion. He waits for the perfect opportunity to strike, and because of that, he wins the round. Riens doesn't plant that spike, that time runs down, but a different look.
These rounds by Lev are so hard fought too.
The second time they move together, they pick up the 3rd round on the board. So, are they starting to clue into what they need to do in order to get ahead of Team Heretics right now?
This could be the turning point.
Oh god.
And Aspas wants to keep up what he started. Oh,
yeah, I knew he was gonna get fucked.
It's just brutality.
Good trade, though.
King at least going to try and avenge his fallen teammate. There are bodies here now.
Picks up the Vandal.
The support's arriving. Benji's coming over. Are they just going to brawl
Heretics
this out?
is obviously going to re-clear here since the stun is gone.
Going to be reinvested, and you can imagine this side of the map gets closed.
If you note that the smokes are down for the attacking side, the positioning right now of Lev with common market, because that crossfire cannot be dealt with at B. There's no smokes to block off that market line right now. The lean is on mid and on A right now, but King trying to hold this
Obvious
one-way
re-clear.
smoke. But the pop flash.
It's going to be hard work for King. He's forced away.
Wow, what a flash.
Divine from Heretics. Know exactly what they wanted to do. Tex trying to retake that space, and they got a scramble.
Oh, they got nothing off of it.
He needs to close the gap. The cosmetic stun strikes again.
Oh
Rians
my
takes away Tex.
God.
To try and do something that's impossible. Heretics backhanding Leviathan. They are large and in charge, and they want that grand finals.
This has to be a second timeout for Lev. They need to
Yeah.
find an answer. Yes, it sucks to use 2 timeouts in one half. We've seen it though. We've seen it work.
This
Sentinels
flash
did it
was
yesterday on Haven against
like chef's
against
kiss.
Heretics, and they were able to convert that map right
Oh, he
now.
didn't even get affected. Rian's got away.
He got away. Again though, Lev one step
My
behind. Lose
God.
that first blood so frequently. Again, Heretics, they look unstoppable.
Okay, nice.
I say that.
I mean, that's pretty nice. But again, we've never really questioned the mechanical capabilities of Lev. We know that they can hit, but they're just not hitting as hard as Heretics overall. I think that's just been the main story here.
And when they have been hitting, they've been being traded.
Is this a BO5? Yeah, it is. Who's my pick for
positioning of
MVP?
Heretics, how they go shoulder to shoulder with each other. But
Fucking
again,
Rienzo,
it's
I
being
guess.
set
This
up
guy's
like this.
insane.
First time that Tex is going to have support here. But King to take first contact.
The spacing, not there, not there.
Is he gonna use Result to take the site?
Tex popped his camera, so he got off the angle. Normally he should take that first contact, bait them into King.
Oh,
But
okay,
again,
yes,
no.
3 versus 4, you pop your ultimate. This is desperation right now.
Yeah, they
Watching
are
it
very
straws.
desperate. 100% he
Finding
Results
nothing for
now.
it. At least going to deny the first attempt of the plan. This could open up the chance for a pre-take. Boots down low. And now
Yo,
back
Result?
on the side. Aspas has to.
Yo, Result
be
is
the one
crazy.
To lead the path. Mazzino by his side, but it's down to a 1v1, and Aspas down low again.
Oh, he's
Boots
crouching
in pretty,
too, GG.
sitting perfect
Nah,
on
Aspas
HP,
dies here.
But Aspas a threat at all times. And all
What?
HPs.
Okay, he's him. How dare I doubt the greatest of all time?
They were clutching at the straws and they got them. A round pull out of the magic hat. Starting with
Low
that
key
first
chat,
hit that
if
Mazzino
Boo
got,
kept
he got
crouching,
right here.
like crouching
First
out,
Lev is able to
I
clear
feel
this
like
up.
Aspas would have died to
He
him.
has to pop his ultimate there. Okay, yeah, not gonna happen. But then, so many of these players are so low HP. And even in the end there, Aspas is down to 20 HP. One bullet changes everything. But that pre-aim
No, that's on
Real
me.
nice.
I shouldn't have
Real
doubted the god.
nice.
to get back in the game.
Oh my god.
Aspas, if he has to do
He said
it
I'm taking us
himself, he
fucking
will.
home, man.
But we've seen they've been able to best those odds before. You could say Zekken tried it. You could say Tens tried it. Say a couple teams tried it, but you can see what that happens.
Aspas is like, okay, so I ran into their T-spawn, so how are you dead
Still come
first?
together.
That's what he's asking him right now. He's asking Mazzino right now.
Lance in. Ults on both sides pretty much. Miniboo
I
trying to
legit
secure
just
the
rushed
flank.
their
This
spawn.
connect. We
So
know
how
he
did you
does
die?
this. We know he's always so good on that Hunter's Fury. This time they get the plant down, 4v4 here. Benji in his position, in the spot that he's
Good
renowned
nade.
for, waiting. See if Miniboo can maybe draw their attention and bait him into play.
Ah,
If you've
shit.
seen their VOD, you know where he is. And away
oh,
we
oh,
go,
oh,
dart
oh,
to the brain.
oh
King's gonna
my
fall.
God.
Benji still waiting. Still
The
looking to
dart
strike.
hit
Two more
King,
players.
and then King ran into the
Josh,
fucking
they gotta get a move on.
trip after.
Okay, that's how you do it. You create a new avenue of approach. Oh,
Tex.
back to back.
The GOAT.
Damage. Good counter work from Rienz. But Miniboo
Ah,
deals
God,
with the
they're
play
shooting
from
like
CT.
this.
Now we look towards the site.
It's just
Miniboo
immature.
overwhelmed. It's all on Rienz in a 1v2. Time. Oh, Rienz takes
No time.
away Aspas.
No time.
The time's gone. That is clutch.
Wow,
as
what a
hell
fucking
for
god.
Rienz.
Running out.
Oh man, but even if that shock doesn't go off, we can see both teams are starting to hit their strides. Both teams are hitting.
Cover me, cover me, cover me.
It's not defeat that defines you. It's how you.
And Heretics is playing like this.
Show a little bit more strength, right? I think
It's just,
a lot of us kind of expect
I'm
Heretics
sorry,
to
there's no
build this map.
argument.
It has been one of their better maps throughout regular season. Lev, similar seems,
Yes.
but we didn't see them hit quite as hard. I think that's a fair
There's no argument to
assessment
me.
of what they've looked like. Maybe it's time to warm up here. Maybe start seeing them look like they're fighting together. And we do see them, well, all standing together currently. Oh,
But where's the trade?
the spacing again. fundamentally, we are asking questions of Lev here that they are not answering.
But again, Aspa slows down to wait for the team. There's no team, but the push through, Lev
The
with the
flash!
flash.
It was so good, and Tex's shot is better with the follow-up as well. Tex trying
That's
to do
our
what he
anchor.
can.
That's
3
our
kills,
anchor.
But still, it is a 2v2.
I got my 3. Who did you get?
Okay, Plants now in play. Time's on Lev's side.
He's got shocks for Mazzino back here.
See what Riens goes for as well, yeah. Lots of util still to play
2v2,
with.
but they're
Boo's
both
still
half
got what he
HP.
needs as well.
Mazzino's gonna see
Spotting
both.
out Mazzino. That's shock dart towards him. Forcing him out of the angle. A little bit of a shot towards it. Riens, if anything, just tunnel visioning towards what he knows, which is Mazzino. But there is still the unknown element of King, who's been pretty much the one to full stop these rounds.
Oh my god, there's a
Leviathan
world.
Give themselves the
There is a
gateway
world.
back into this game.
The gap is closing, and as we saw in some of these rounds here, what was the real difference maker? Team Heretics, they were opening the rounds really well. They were closing the rounds really well. And Lev had them kind of in the middle rounds.
I'm so tired, I'm sorry.
There's that middle.
What a round by Ian there.
Right now, Lev trying to open really quickly. Spacing's bad, but again, the convergence in that.
Bombs! I knew that was
stage of
insane!
hit. Lev, we see the flashes of
Nice
brilliance
boys.
on their individuals, on some of their mechanical prowess. It just needs to come together as a team.
Rinse and repeat, we go back again.
Pretty insane for them to
Boo on
repush
the
there.
chopping block. Leviathan coming his way. Mini Boo by his side, but Lev being held back by the smoke for now. Haven't seen them really flex throughout the map. This is very much all in towards A. Plenty of sheriffs against them too, so could have their work cut out here. Decide to temper their own pace.
Another
I like
gamble rate
this.
from Team Heretics right now, stacked to the right site. But the utility from Lev, there's too much of it. I think this drone's also going to spot out Mini Boo in the back here, and
This
Lev
feels
might
so
pump the
dangerous.
brakes.
Yeah, did he walk away from this? 'Cause
I
you're
look at
already looking at
Tex.
Tex. Yeah, and his
He hears it.
the timing on this. And a great shot. Doesn't need to outstay his welcome here. He's done so well. This has opened up so much space for them to go back towards A if they
Ian's
want
in.
to.
Here are the rotations.
They're gonna
He
try
knows
to
it's
fight
being
him for
crunched
sure.
right now.
They're gonna
Now
rush
is
him.
Go time for his team.
Oh,
Once
what
they
a
get the smokes.
hero. What a hero play from him. He's got 3 players focused towards him in middle.
This is a
He's
fast
opened
rotate,
up
though.
The A site.
This could
Rolled
still
out
get
the
very
red carpet,
scary.
And Aspas going to take steps.
30 seconds left.
Taking a few more to clear out towards CT. But they've snuck back through towards the site. King with a quick
Nice.
turn
As
of
long as
attention.
Mazzino doesn't
We'll
die.
see what's going on
Nice,
here.
nice,
There's
nice,
no
nice,
gaps
nice.
to be found. Leviathan
Clean.
strong together.
Very, very, very
Credit to
clean.
Tex
Tex.
there. He had a very
Tex is
rough
the GOAT.
first half. That move then, that little bit of a moment for him to draw all those players was exactly what they needed.
I was very critical of him in that first half, especially those 3 rounds I highlighted. But looking at that last round of that last half, as he's coming in on that retake, the positioning, the timing, the pace he takes, understanding that it's not his
now
job
we
to
are
press
wanting to win.
forward.
Nice gun,
He's
guys. Let's go.
shooting everyone down.
Damn, he
Then
said we're
goes
playing to
Mr.
win
Gets
now?
3K to convert, and then here, keeping everyone occupied. Big work.
Again, so singular in focus. Mini Boo already sent away, but Boo stuck
Oh, fuck.
around. Punished King, and now, no way!
What the
Mini Boo
fuck? The
double
booze.
back. He went back to check.
The goddamn
Boo to
booze.
fight alone, and look at the absolute mess of bodies left over towards Elbow. It's on Aspas and Com to try and find some threat here, try and close the gap. And Mini Boo, oh my god, so evasive!
Nah, no
Mini
way,
Boo,
bro.
You are absolutely brilliant!
We're getting immature.
Okay.
We're getting very immature now, aren't we?
Okay. Heretics aren't out of it yet. I thought this could be the turn point here. If Lev could maybe bully them away from that bonus as well. Who knows? But that was a real moment there. Mini Boo.
The
never
brothers,
going too
that
far
chem was
away.
insane.
Little Bro had Big Bros back there as they're killing off, and we've seen them hold down sites. We saw them against Sentinels on Haven as well, about how they locked down that A site together. Here again, backing each
That's a
other
clean
up,
bonus round
making sure,
win
hey,
there.
you fall back, I got you. Hey, you fall back now, I got you next. And Lev, just as we talk about how they're getting the stride, they get slowed down. Benji, don't get caught by that neon slide.
Jesus.
No matter the instance, you gotta respect Aspas. Getting a little
They're
close
straight up
towards
hitting.
the ult here. And not
They're
getting
just
a
rushing.
full look towards the site. But the knife gonna find a fair few connections, I can imagine.
It's this comp in general. When you have that breach and that neon, you're playing with fire. If you're Cypher and you're trying to get that camera in main and try to get that jump spot info, you can get punished so easily and open up the floodgates. But
Insert
a missed
their
opportunity
omen
for Lev.
towards B
What I
after
see
taking
here,
B
though, is
control.
They've left King in B main.
Are they gonna
usually
fake-
see this type of play from Lev. They deposit players.
They're gonna fake
they
A, then
work
mid
the
B?
map, They cause the rotations. They manipulate it. They
Drone through A,
want to
take control of it, and
put
then go
people
B.
in certain positions, and then they activate.
And Omen's gonna flash
Activate
market.
King,
Oh
then
my god, this
activate
is gonna
Aspas,
work.
Then activate Tex.
I quite like
gonna
the
work,
tempo
chat.
change as well. Patience. Oh, the knife.
That's
Very
good.
well timed, but do they read into this? Do they rotate? This is now going to be kind of that counter read. You can see the spam trying to find where the traditional camera that comes from Benji would be placed towards in market.
Oh my god, this is perfect from
30
Heretics.
seconds
They
left.
knifed A, they got the scan, they keep that stack towards B, and right now Lev wants to do the market split.
In they go. Benji was affected by the stun. He's still the only one revealed so far. Rienz couldn't close down on the kill.
Oh,
But
Benji.
Benji comes away from the stun, looks towards main and takes away King. They may have market, but it's going to be Tex's position. But could be everything. He's
Oh my
carved
god.
up some space.
Oh my
Now
god.
it's on Boo.
That's right down, 8
Catch the
seconds.
cross. Oh, has he done enough?
Nah, no
He
time.
might have slowed
No
them
time, no
down
time, no time.
Just enough to deny them. I think it's too late. I think
it's no
Con
time.
knows it as well as Heretics. Just
NT
stay
on the
alive.
mid round. Good stack
Team
by Heretics. That knife was
another
big.
Brilliant play. That knife scanning A. Lev knows they've been spotted there. Expect that rotation with the time left that Heretics is going to over-rotate to A. But Heretics was 4 on B the entire time. Right into that trap at market and no time to get back to that A site.
They gave so little away as well. All the contact they kept having was basically on Benji. They got no
Damn.
further reads. They didn't
I
find
love
too
you
much.
guys. Good job.
And again, just Boo catching that one player on the cross. Spike dropped, done. That was it. That was the round wrapped. So we go again here. Double digits achieved for Heretics. Lev, they're getting close, but you're seeing them start to have to really.
Benji locks
dig
this whole
deep
bomb
on
site
this
down by
one.
himself. It's fucking insane.
Showstopper found for mini Boo.
Actually, Rienz
That
and
A-orb
Benji.
was free. But it looks like Lev still split in that 3-1-1
The
right
brothers
now.
just
Doesn't
locked down A.
indicate that they want to end on this B site just yet. Just pressure, look for that pick off. Find an opening. Free suppressed again. Maybe baiting a reaction.
Same
a
strat
push
as
from
last
Boo
round,
to
except
get
no
into a
insert this
precarious
time.
Position over at A that Tex could punish. Here comes the reposition from the attackers here. They want to come over towards this A site. And I look towards Miniboo with that showstopper. And
This
how
is
he
a
gonna
straight up A
react once
hit.
that drone
Can the
gets
brothers
popped by
hold
Con
it?
for
The
this
rotation
reclear.
is too far.
It's on Mini Boo.
It's
really.
on these
Paranoia
guys
plus
to hold it.
showstopper.
The timing could be everything.
And they're playing to hold the
Do
site.
they find out? When do they know?
They're contacting him.
Yeah, contact piece does kind of remove some of the set in motion.
Oh, you did, brother, you did.
They
There's
actually
no
managed to
way.
do some serious damage on that. Taking away Miniboo takes away the biggest danger, the biggest
blind.
threat. But Boo's still alive. Can he get
Oh
away?
my
No,
god,
Con
NT.
catches him
Nah,
before
he was
can
dead
escape.
anyway.
And now the site is in Leviathan's hands. Plant's going to be there. They got past that by doing that contact piece. They managed to evade the threat of the paranoia, the showstopper combo. That was so diligent. But now, looking for the way back in. It's going to be King played back through. Do they check? Benji, notorious for this position. And he swings and he strikes. He only gets one, but he sets up the trade.
Okay.
And Leviathan do
Tom has
very
ult,
well here.
Mazinho has
I
ult.
love that contact play from
There is a
Lev. That's something
wow.
that Team
There is a
Heretics doesn't
comeback
really have in their
potential.
repertoire. We don't see
Also,
them do those contact plays.
the fact that
Usually,
Miniboo is
every
playing
util
there in
throw,
that
everything,
situation
usually util
by
comes to get to that
himself
site,
with no
and
way
they
of getting
lose
out is
time
crazy.
because of it. But Lev,
But I guess it's because
walk
Boo had a
here
flash
as
for
four.
him.
The
Ready.
reason why it works so well as
But
well
Miniboo
was
died
that
too fast.
Boo, he was so afraid of that flank up from middle. There was nobody to stop that from Team Heretics. No trip, no camera, no player. And because of that, he doesn't have the
has to,
paranoia
yeah.
ready. Boo isn't in a position to spot them early enough.
They've broken the money. They are taking these steps back. It is a mountain to climb here, even though the scoreline feels so close. But they've got some really good ults. They can bank those, maybe bring it out if they need. But we've seen rounds like this go wrong in the past. Now they've got to be on the money. The danger man is Benji.
They're just walking
It's
at
gonna be
mid.
mid-convergence here. Team Heretics, they're all moving over to mid to reclear.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
no.
Great
Oh,
shot
no.
there from him.
That's breach
Trying to
ult
bring
gone.
back that weapon. Don't allow it to be an easy pickup.
Oh
Remember, they still
no.
have that
Surely our
showstopper on
breach
mid.
isn't
He's
walking up
towards
first
A.
though.
If they go back to A, that could be disastrous. Still, another two flashes for Woot here.
What the
Respawn towards
fuck?
Middle, but that Owl drone is going to clear. Sees nothing so far.
Another
They
A
have an idea. They're
contact.
now heading towards the site.
Another A
Which one?
fucking contact.
Take your pick here. TP
There's
higher.
info from
All
Sees
four.
one Great knife as well. Do they speed up? Do they slow down? 50 seconds. They can adjust. Slow and steadily, they walk towards 8, but they
Look
look
at
to be
this
backing.
deep trip as well from Benji. He's
Benji's
just
got the
here behind the
rifle.
box.
Benji has the gun. He
Oh,
is the man
no.
who can stop this. Does he hear it in time? He's certainly going to
I mean,
hear
just
it
they're
now.
definitely gonna
He's
clear
got his
behind the
trap in
box.
play. He's got everything he needs. Support's coming through. Aspas, first man in, does get caught. and
Oh,
takes
wow.
Benji. That's
Wow,
the
our
chase
goat.
there. Double pump. They're going back towards A. They don't know. They don't know everything yet. Do they figure it out now?
What a fake.
But as this happens, Miniboo's gone too far.
What
He's
a
already
fake.
drifted off from this. Brilliant work from King again, giving them so much space.
Popped the showstopper already. Can he stop this plan?
Wait. Oh, he did.
Oh my god.
Chance is lost here. Now, back line broken. Hold on. Calm gonna pop the ult. Now there's only be a few standing. King.
Calm.
Calm as Boo, the last one alive now.
How does this round have so many ults
Around
used?
the map. But Heretics left in pieces. This is Lev's stand. Lev's chance to bring the game back here. And Boo knows his odds are looking pretty rotten. Leviathan.
I think they
here
might
we
pause.
go.
I think
We're
Heretics
seeing
pauses
the
here for
resilience.
sure.
We're seeing the resurgence.
They
We're
lost
seeing
all their
them back in
ultimates.
this game.
And Mazinho still
I
has his
see.
ult.
A way back in for Lev. Yes, they're showing it a couple times here or there, but the reason why
Ooh, mouse,
is
sorry.
because how they're leaving these players. They're going back and forth. They do this pendulum swing. They're waiting for the overreaction from the defenders, and Team Heretics is going.
Wow.
Going right into it.
W fucking ult.
They're over.
I left a stinger for them.
Gaps. They're getting caught, and they're not winning their duels
Nothing.
anymore. Lev is starting to fight back. Team Heretics use their first timeout of the series to talk about.
On this half, they've closed the gap. It's game back on.
Yeah,
Heretics with
they
their
do.
first timeout of the entire series. Now look to find some impact.
Only got one person.
One, I believe, on that knife. So maybe a little bit of a
Oh, yeah, they're definitely about to
misinformation
full exec B.
here.
Breach
See how
ult.
they read this. As they look to go back towards B.
Rolling Thunder.
Here comes the ult. Doesn't affect the players, however, and this dart could be huge. Benji can't close in, though. The follow-up stun has caught him. That's great. Rien's going to be warded away. This is a brawl now. How do they get out of this one? Mazzino controlling the side,
yeah,
trying to
Lev
find
just
security
not
for
too
that
good right
bomb.
now.
Secure safety, but Wood.
Never mind.
Rien's, they
I'll go
drop
fuck
the bodies,
myself.
They drop it to the ground, leaving Tex a little adrift. He finds his way forward, fighting through market, looking for a follow-up towards
Oh my god!
Tex with impact. Now Boo in a 1v2. And they are getting the hell away from that B site.
Scrappy rounds, Boo, 1v2, we've seen it before, but this is still so difficult. Tex, he's been looking so just different from that last half. Cypher camera up, Trip to watch the flanks. Yes, Omen is able to get past.
How has Heretics thrown this round away?
This plant position is the only thing that's
Actually, no. Tex
might
brought
be
this
able to
round
defend
back.
that.
He actually earned this
He
shit.
doesn't have any teleports, just to smoke, to isolate angles and move in. Yes, he can smoke off elbow and move in, but so many angles he has to clear on the way.
Yeah, it's so difficult.
Huge info
First
here.
puzzle passed, I guess. And Tex slips a little bit deeper. So there is a 1v1 on the site here for a couple of seconds. Obviously, Boo doesn't know it. Checks to the left, dips to the right. He wants in. Tap on the spike, should draw a player forward, but he's missed him. He didn't catch the timing, and Tex catches his man.
Ian, what a
Tex
round,
Guerrero
dude.
was instrumental at saving Leviathan.
Closes the round out, too?
When these rounds start getting hard to predict because you see kind of the what's happening, you think it's Lev, then you think it's Heretics, then you think it's Lev, but then it's Heretics, but then it's Lev again. In the end, the way that these rounds are going back and forth with just the lurk timing from Tex here, for example.
Okay.
He is too
It's close.
crispy.
Up that second kill, but that
He is
pre-take coming in
too
from Heretics
crispy.
to start it all off. It's anyone's game still. Who wants it more?
Step by step, Leviathan are getting closer. They've broken the bank
Oh,
again.
God.
Boo this time. You don't want to see. You don't want to see it. Aspas showed him how it's done. I'll do it with the Sheriff. No, I'll do it with the Classic. Now again, they don't have much to play with here for Heretics.
It doesn't matter how you
It
do
was
it.
just
It's
really
that
that
it's done.
Guardian on Rien's, but at
that
this
it's
point,
done.
Leviathan, there's no world where you see them just cower away from a game, just fizzle out. It's trying to heat up, it's trying to show how they got to this point. Nice little shot on Aspas, sure. But again, once they've decided to let these rounds simmer, they've been getting the upper hand on Heretics.
They're going to swing on the timing.
Timing, oh, but King
Lovely.
of Mazzino.
Lovely cover.
Absolute hero, saving com there, and Rien's nice try.
We
but
love
not
a
nice
we
enough.
love a 10-10 score line. We
Opportunity,
really
sure,
do.
Aspas being low, a little bit of chip
Now
damage,
we just
but
don't
still
know who the fuck is
Leviathan
gonna
have
win.
Taken the hard road. It was an arduous affair, but they are now within touching distance. They are at the door. They are knocking to come on in. It's 10-10. Game on now.
Tech's one pistol for them, and the most important gun round for them. Let's just make that clear right now.
Yeah. Get the crowd involved. Get them on your side right now. Second timeout in 2 rounds. The last
Wait,
one
why
they
are we
used
people?
2 rounds
Why
ago,
are people
but
saying
they
12-5?
saved them both. They didn't need to use them before. And now, what do we look at the difference between how Icebox was going on defense and how this map is starting to shape up? On Icebox, so many good reads from Team Heretics, staying a step ahead of Lev. We shut you down at A, we stack towards B. You come towards B, we shut you down, we move to this other spot. And Lev never found the answer of how to get into the game. Right now,
Those
though,
are some
the biggest
heavy
changes
fist
from
bumps.
Lev, the
Not fist
inserting
bumps,
of
sorry.
players, King,
What is
Tex,
it? What the fuck is that
lurks,
called
the
again?
audibles, the back and
I am
Anyone's game.
exhausted, dude. I can't even like
Lev,
tell you. I have a headache.
Lev's
It's fuck.
been doing better more recently on this attack side. This dart scans them in main. Lev, do they speed up off this?
I don't.
Well, it's easier for Lev to retake
Maybe
B main
adjusting their
here,
plans a touch, but eyeing
the
up
stun.
middle still.
but do they do it?
Through market right now, potentially. And crunch on this B guy. They do have that stun ready for Boo in main.
Hold on, Mini Boo. Did he spot Aspas then?
This defense is going to be
sure.
too hard to break
There's
through.
3B.
Mini Boo.
Mini Boo can swing left, spots a player. Careful now. This is so cautious between both sides. So careful.
I like how they back out together. They're ready to deal with this CT push.
Oh my
They don't wanna
God.
let that
They're
happen
leaving
with
B.
Boo. You need to be able to play your life here. He's also retreating. Market's compromised at this moment. He backs off as well. They're re-clearing together, moving around together. They don't want to get caught and split. But
Oh
they're gonna
god.
give up that B
The
site.
smoke isn't
As a
coming
result,
back. No smoke.
Nothing they can do about that. Boo needs to go big though.
Yeah, Boo's
Committed.
sticking around. He's staying on this. Maybe the unexpected.
Wait, the neon wall protects him from the drone.
They have no idea. Oh my god, wait, Boo could do something
What the
serious
fuck?
here. Rienz gets denied through market. But the ult, I mean, they know where he is now.
Oh, you're dead, man.
All that surprise
Yeah.
is gone, and look at it. The firing squad swings. Leviathan in control now.
And they're broke.
Heretics,
They have to
whatever
save.
the adjustment was, maybe
They
a
have
couple
to
players
save.
changing place. It is not enough. Leviathan are in the lead now, taking finally the series back into their hands.
When Buzz was up here making his prediction 3-1 for Lev, it was bold looking at how the game was going, the 8-4. But right now, again,
Lev just took
only
so
two real
long.
solutions for Team
Heretics is like, there's
They
no
wanna be
way
able
they're
to
still hitting B.
fight back against how Lev is playing with
And they
them.
just ended up hitting B.
One, go back to your old style, full retake, let them have the map, and deal with it once they're committed. Or two, I don't actually, there's only
That's
that one,
it.
that's
That's
it,
the
that's it,
option.
that's the only option. 'Cause
4v2
right now,
fucked them
Lev,
up? Yeah, it
the
did.
way they're depositing everyone, playing with these rotations, getting the opening kills, and pumping the brakes when they realize they don't have that
Breach
opening,
ult 2
and then
again?
being able to pivot to something else, it's working so well for them.
Ah,
The reason why it's working so well against Heretics is because Heretics themselves don't know how to do that on their attack sides.
You can see them floundering here a little bit. Held on 10. It feels like a drought of rounds.
make sure you
It's
guys
been
don't
5
get
in a row
ads.
for Leviathan. Knife early, but it doesn't seem to dissuade Leviathan. They continue forward.
God.
Aspas on a heater.
Oh god. Oh god.
My God!
Oh god.
This guy is from another world when he plays like this. Woot, what are you trying to do here now? Has to fall away a little bit.
Oh
The site
god.
is theirs. Juan can be in next.
Wow, that was
Try
close.
from Rienz, but there's safety to be found.
Spike planted.
Rolling Thunder, that's what I look to. Position safely behind that box. Just needs that info, that cue from his teammates to be able to fight back. Woot, don't know when that knife's coming back off cooldown. Should be soon. I don't know if he invests this ult. Not yet. Not without a kill.
Waiting. Patiently, flash, push. They already know where they are. Leviathan holding them at the door. There's no way in. There's no access. It's going to be
GG.
surely 12. Rienz can do nothing about this. One to the left, one to the right. And look at
no
Con's
way.
positioning. He's not going to let this one
No
slip.
chance.
Falls away from the side. Let's Rienz try and try as you might, Rienz. You still got to find another player.
That's
And you
GG
got
for
the time
sure.
to do it.
They are
Con
too
just
broke.
needs to survive,
They're
and he
too
does.
broke.
12
Basically a
for
fucking
Leviathan.
full eco round.
Finally stepping up, finally showing us a final.
Lev has won 8
What a
of the
comeback.
last 10 rounds. They're looking unstoppable. Aspas moving forwards and getting these openings. And before, when Aspas was moving forwards and he didn't get the opening, there was no trade here. But when he's able to get that, and the rest of his team's able to come in and support from the backlines as well, take that space he gets, they're looking unbeatable right now. Completely flip the script from that first half, from that first map.
And Heretics look too stunned to even respond. They have no idea how to handle this.
Did you see how Lev's paused at the start of the round? They've played all the way back. They want to dodge whatever dart, whatever knife comes their way to shroud their actual intentions here. They see.
They were scared about Rien's
Rien's
ulting this exact spot.
Ultimate as well. These are really good tools for a retake or for a team fight. Mizzino on that rolling thunder. Last time they use it.
Very, very good by Lev not to give up any info right now. Because they don't want to get fucked in a trap.
Setting up Aspas for that mid flank.
This drone might bait out the ult.
A little bit of indecision talking about how they want to approach this. Just looking at the positioning of all the players with the key ultimates. That's the stun line.
Nope. No ults.
5 players towards this A site and that rolling thunder. It's so hard to play in the site. Boo can get out with his teleport.
All 5. All 5. Benji
seconds.
immediately pushes
You see
B.
the hesitation. Yeah, Benji is just taking space.
Look at Rien's with his
30
line
seconds
for the
left.
Thundersphere. He knows he can
Okay,
beam the
Lev
side
might
of
lose
the
this
back.
round. I'm gonna be
Do
honest.
everything. He needs to find value. He needs to find a couple players here, and he's doing just that. Mizzino goes down, but they manage to survive. Leviathan now going to try and make it work with 4. In towards the site they go, and the plant is there.
KO ulti flash pre-take coming in next 5 seconds or so.
They got
A
to make
hat on
this
Benji
work.
as well, but the body.
Is this or it's done? Is this or it's over? Benji, oh, it's perfect with Mini Boo, waiting for the aggression, reading it well, and King's good. I don't think he's this good. Heretics finally answer back.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as that KO knife hits, and it hits all 5 players, they need to pivot. They need to pivot and throw a fake towards B, even if they have to use a breach ult to fake it. Make some sort of rotation happen. It's unacceptable you're hitting a bomb site that late, getting that KO knifed, and then still hitting that site 10 seconds later.
Puts them 1 round closer to taking us to overtime. Lev still a little bit of indecision there. They've
30 seconds left though. They could have
decisive
ran
in
to mid and
other
at least
moments
ulted like
throughout
left or
this
right
game
side
on their
mid.
attack side.
Anything to
something
stop the
else, Josh.
rotation.
That's what scares me with Heretics. They've still got ults to bank on. You've got Aspas there with his TP for King.
I want to see Lev use Aspas through middle on a flank on one of these rounds. Whether it be
Getting what you want.
whether it be a B split through market and Aspas goes through mid or an A split, either way, I want to see it.
They've seen the feed. And they've
spam
seen
the
the
red
shot.
spam.
Dude, he got King.
God.
Just off the camera, just spotting the feet crossing.
Surely that cam
Benji,
still isn't
the
getting
value of
that
the
much
cam.
value.
Outrageously
That cam has
good.
been there every time.
Down
Lev
the
has
map to
broken
begin
it
with,
most
and King
rounds.
as a loss is a big one. He's been so impactful.
Heretics is fine to play the retake. Again, let Lev commit. Let them be where they cannot move anywhere else. Hat for the info to confirm. Maybe use a little bit too early. Wait for that spike plant, pop that, see if Calm's on that flank or not.
This is a now what?
Right now, here comes
This
the
is their
rotation.
only
To the
call.
left. Lev's moving
Eh.
through.
Aspas has to
Got punished
fucking
that one
farm
time,
this
but
round.
You've been so good, but getting away. Breaks the drone. Perfect. Don't overstay. You're
Boo.
welcome.
Boo! Is this where you
Okay.
stayed around too far?
Tex lurking through mid. I like this from Lev. They're moving around. They're causing a rotation.
good fake.
But Team Heretics, they're fine to
Double
play
pump.
that 5v4. They have 2 really crucial ults to do it.
Coming
Yes,
back
it's gonna
around
be
here.
back to B.
30 seconds
You're
left.
looking at Tex.
You
He
cannot
was
die.
a monster in middle before, but now you can see them hungry for him. The showstopper's gone. That was
Yo,
wasted.
why are they
Did
tweaking?
Not find his man. Tex still alive. He has controlled them, kept them cornered, and now the site under Leviathan's control. It's OT or it's GG, at least on this map. Com trying to fall away. Leave this into the hands of Aspas. But you can see the KO on Tex. Valiant,
Oh
the
my
Leviathan
God.
With the
Benji.
fire lit underneath them. But is it enough?
No way. They know
Benji
he's hurt.
Rienz. They know where Tex is.
Ian?
Surely. Benji, Rienz, defuse, and it's OT. Heretics taking us the distance.
Okay, chat. There's an ad running in an hour or a minute and 30.
Talk about how
Do I
Team
use my
Heretics
last
needs
snooze?
to respond. There's only one way they could do it. Sit back, let Lev commit, and come back.
Okay, I'm using my final snooze, okay?
Dude, with that start is
I'm snoozing.
so mad.
6 minutes.
Even
Add
after
in
that,
6
Tex
minutes.
Doesn't go down to the showstopper. Still comes out with another kill. but still just coming out spawn together.
If I run the ad, it's gonna go into overtime.
Benji,
You guys will miss the first round, maybe even the second round of
You
overtime.
give them the Sova, you give them the Cypher. They'll give you a couple rounds, and in a moment like that, 12 apiece. In the final hour, they get bailed out. Because look at that run around. It was 6 back-to-back, and Lev looked solid as a rock.
I can't believe Lev didn't close this out.
It's OT now. It's anyone's game.
Boots
Heretics
KO
on the
knives have
attack,
just
Lev on
been
the defending
godlike.
side. Miniboo, initial space taken. They can fight back now. The Ops just put the boombot into work. That's going to find connection. We've got a lot of players here, Josh.
Lev's got the read. They have the trips, they have the camera. They have the players.
Ooh, big info.
Oh, Omen and...
They do
oh
not
my
know,
god. Omen
but
and
Mazzino
Cypher
waiting,
spotted.
Paranoia is good, but Mazzino has to show his hand. And he
Huge.
does well with it, does damage
They
with
know
it.
there's another one
Rienzo
here. They
trades
know.
back even
They know
better
this.
By taking away Tex. Now they saw King, and they kill the King. Rienz takes the crown in this round, leaving Aspas and Com so far away.
It's going to be a very difficult retake for Lev.
Rienz
They
is
have
very
to go
good.
for this. It's OT. Every round matters.
Ooh, and you know it's been a good round when Rienz is already popping that ult.
Oh, he's going to get a tag too. This is so tough. Dart's still available. As soon as they get on that spike, but the crossfire also in the sight, the trip.
Oh, this is brutal to witness. You can feel how arduous it is. And look who's creeping. Boo. If they even make it through on the site, they still got Boo to handle.
Securing the round.
This is it. Around the world,
GG.
putting Aspas to bed and Com. Nothing more to do here. That's 13 to Heretics. Taking back the lead after what was a long time living in Leviathan's shadow.
So difficult to deal with those situations. Team Heretics, they're all in plays with their 5 players. If you play like Lev does, where you have 2 players on the other side of the map, they cannot connect.
Too good.
It's a
They're
5v3
too
on
good.
the site. And now Lev back on that attacking side. This is where they were putting up all their rounds. Do they deposit players, or do they try to punish Benji quickly here?
Shanks
Rienz
woke
already
up.
Backing him up if Aspas.
He woke up at the correct time.
Here it comes. Fast
Benji
opening
hit.
Aspas.
Flash. Aspas, his attention was drawn to the back of the site.
They still can't rush
Play
in.
by Rienz.
Okay, it was just a fast opening. It wasn't a committal to break that trip, see if they could catch anyone. The positioning from Tex and King. They want to play this round out. They want to play with those rotations from Team Heretics again. It's been working so well for them.
This is obviously a B hit, but he has to drone back A.
Regulation. Something that worked very well for Lev.
Both trips broken now. And Aspas, they bring out the drone as well.
Those late knives was so nice as well, though, spotting out where Lev were deciding to eventually head towards.
This is a very interesting position because that drone re-clear on A from Lev at the same time. The Aspas gets spotted at B. They know that
this
Lev is split
control.
across the map. There's no real threat for the next 15 or 20 seconds or so. It's this next contact that's going to mean everything. The dart to re-clear close into B site right now.
Oh my god. They're gonna stun
When
Miniboo.
does that knife come for that A info?
Right there, right there, right
Again!
So good at the timing on
Again this knife!
He's figured him out.
There's no time for them to commit.
This
back
is
to
the
They
same
need to
scenario.
run Through Benji and Miniboo here with that paint shells.
One ways
Gets
up.
one, gets the paint shells. Lev, Aspas,
Falls
you need
towards
this.
him.
Oh my
He's going to
god.
fall off the angle. Miniboo can post the paint shot, buy some time. 15 seconds now. They have to respect it. Time
Satchels.
to work forward. Time to face the music here. Leviathan going to take the first strike, though. Nice
Oh my god, they
work
killed them.
Towards the site. Sweeps it clear. Heretics go down. Plants coming in. They've got the 2-man
They still
advantage.
took the site,
Yet
even though the
barely
KO
alive,
knife
but
got
he is
3.
alive.
Or-
That's the important factor here. You've got Rienz, you got Benji, you got Woot, but you got Com on the around the world flank. Little by little, he's closing that gap. They may be ahead of the smoke, but they won't be ahead of him. And Woot, yeah. Oh my god, hold on. But Com, the
Ain't no way.
backline hero
There he is. There he is.
removes all danger.
Okay, chat, there's an ad in
All
2 minutes.
we
Good
go
luck.
again.
There's nothing I can do to
And
stop it.
That round was so
I've used my
close.
last 3
The
Suzes,
reason
so...
why Lev was able to swing it around, that stun line coming in.
Good luck to everyone
took
here.
his crosshair away from that one-way smoke. I believe it was Com's dart that might have scanned him. Com, he's locked out by this one-way smoke, but once that dart comes in and scans Boo from the back, that opens up the floodgates for everyone to come out. Beautiful work, and again, Lev on their attack side, showing why they're so good in these mid-rounds. Team Heretics, now they're on their attack side. Death Ball versus slow, methodical manipulation.
That's cute. I can't lie.
plays.
That's pretty cute.
Pretty pretty sure Con might have pulled his headset on that one, if I'm honest. Might have turned that
honestly,
around a little bit. Let him have his moment.
It happens.
I do love the reaction there of seeing the old EG team, obviously. Potter and Jorgamo in the crowd, watching Com playing here.
Could have had the lead right there. Instead, we go again. Now everything's slowed down.
Oh my god.
Approach.
Oh my god, they're pushing.
Contacting through middle on their defense side. Again, the mind games come into play once you hit that overtime.
Oh, it turns into a totally different game, doesn't it? It can kind of shed the realities that you've learned through regulation.
Aspas noted.
Hello.
Well,
There's
Death
Aspas
ball
in the
ready.
middle.
oh god, they're reacting B
Sight
into
is
4
clear on
guys.
the knife.
There's 4 guys from
Free
Lev
ticket
here.
ready.
Yeah, looking to see them work off this, but I don't think it's as effective as they'd hope here. But it's the pressure from CT that could be the surprise.
Wait.
But it's Miniboo and Wood looking blind, but still hitting. How the hell did Wood get that kill on Com? I do not know, but it works well. And look at the advantage so early on. I like that tempo change. I like that pressure through CT, but somehow Heretics was so ready.
This is so difficult. Again, a 2 versus 5 this time for Lev. This is so difficult to break through, and Miniboo, Rian's both close to their ultimates. If either of them get a kill here.
Oh, Zeno trying so desperately. It's not pretty. I know you think you know that the round isn't going your way. Texan giving it a good old try, but I think they've done more than enough here, Heretics. Zeno desperate to try and take a stand, but at this point, time's against him. Heretics, lovely form in that. Again, I quite liked what Lev tried to do, but it just didn't seem to be, I don't know, catching off Heretics. They seem so aware.
It was almost like they were getting PTSD from that moment against EDG when...
That's how they got it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Right
how they
here,
got it.
right
See, we're
here.
not saying I don't
Paranoia
understand how they won
through
that.
with smoke.
2 of
I
those.
mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is how
What the
some of
fuck?
these rounds Lev lost yesterday.
What the
against
fuck
EDG,
is that?
For example, EDG is so good at their
Tabarnak.
smoke spams, and whoever makes it through this round here is going to have to face that again in the grand finals. But Team Heretics, again in the lead. They win that round. They use their OT pause right now. They want to close it out. They have that defense. The defense hasn't been great for them.
They ain't no way they're fucking coming back from a
Dodging that knife,
2-0.
it's been done before by Lev, and instantly on this A contact, smoke, stun, they're in here.
Pacey.
Will they
Cypher
expect
trips.
that Benji trip? Aspas on that
What an
slide.
adjustment.
Well,
First
because
time
it's been
Benji has
Miniboo,
played
it's
it.
been Miniboo over here traditionally,
Exactly.
and if
As soon as they see the
Lev are
cam, though,
winning
they'll
that
know.
Right now, they've really got that tempo down. Rien's re-clearing middle.
They have to expect this trip. There's no defense here. If Aspas
Okay, he
swings
sees the
into this,
cam,
Benji
so now he
gets that
knows
first
his
kill,
trips.
That cage gives it away.
This should be everything they need to know here. Smoke just went up towards short as well, but I'm looking at the options that Wood has. Does he play forward? No, he's going to pop a flash towards it, but that's about it. They haven't stepped towards the site just yet until now. Benji's in a lot
one
of
trip
danger
down.
here. Currently corralled into the corner, and Lev very cautiously taking the space on the site.
As I watch this main action on A, I think about this Boo versus Tex minigame that's going to play out over the next
Oh
20
god,
or
they're
30
so
seconds or
close for the
Knife
retake.
misses. Gets
Only
one, but Benji has to be forced out of this position.
Benji is in so much danger. Nearly isolating him a couple of times here, but this pause on the site. It's giving pause
They're waiting for a flood, that's
Getting
why.
paranoid about middle, about a flank. Now they go for the plan here. Leviathan toying with time.
Speaking of paranoid, there is no paranoia
Ah,
in play.
Boo is too far.
Across the map,
Heretics loses this round, right?
he needs to group with his team. He needs to get the value from his
So
paranoia.
late. So very late. Miniboo, the one to be affected by the paranoia coming out from Lev. And Lev have 5 players on the site, and they've got no reason to move just yet. Waiting with the
First
darts.
smoke. Second smoke comes out elbow.
This retake is
Zit, it's
almost
go time. It's the go
impossible.
signal. King, Com, waiting on the site. The paranoia is good.
Beautiful flashes.
And Miniboo flies in, but it's Boo to find Tex, and suddenly they're falling like flies. King can only do
It's
so
them.
much. Heretics extinguish the fire that was lit underneath Lev. Map 2's theirs,
it's just
and they
fucking
go
stupid, bro.
2-0 up.
That's just fucking
Lev
bro.
made it so close.